into the first game of a back-to-back. How do you prepare for that?
I think the key is to manage your practice going into a back-to-back. In other words, let's turn that down a bit, reduce the minutes on the floor, mental reps on the practice court as opposed to getting up and down a lot, because you're going to play hard in both games. So if you can get the tank on full heading into the 2 games back-to-back, that serves you well.
So the Houston starting 5. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard. And the 3rd pick in 2022. Jabari Smith Jr., he struggled at times in his rookie season. But Clark, he's making some major strides now.
You know, B.A., you've heard me and others say this, but every player runs their own race. Everybody's development journey is their own, to own and to run. Sometimes it just takes a little while longer for guys to adjust at this level. But I tell you one thing about that young man, the progress he made lets you know he's got what it takes to one day be an all-star in this league. This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on it.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They traveled to Houston last time they faced the Rockets, came away with a win.
They beat this team last time largely because of the massive free throw disparity.
Yeah, did a really good job of drawing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they perform. And it paid off.
Now here's Smith. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. No one covering.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Outside Curry. Green with a screen on Van Vliet. And a deep 3 from Curry. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Steve Kerr. What'd you find out, Allie?
We talked about Fred VanVleet and how Coach hopes to counter him. Coach told me I'd love to put size on him and give him an unfavorable matchup. But the truth is, it's all about hustle, just staying on him as much as possible. It's a pretty straightforward strategy, but Coach hopes it's effective. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Van Vliet. He's coming off a 13-point game against Sacramento. And it's Green missing.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Here's Podziemski. Lays it up and banks it in.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
And it's Houston's ball, trailing by 4. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And look at Smith making the heads-up play, rolling into open position right on cue.
Outside, Green. Five to shoot. The 3. It's rebounded by Houston. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
That Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
You know, to be a high-volume shooter like Buddy Hield, you have to have a lot of self-confidence, Clark.
Well, not just self-confidence, B.A., you better have the ability to knock down shots, and Buddy Hield has that in spades. He can get it done from any direction he needs to, going right, going left off the catch. He can dribble into the 3 on occasion. That shot he's got is pure.
Eason's checked in for the Rockets.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Pass to Kuminga. Here's Waters. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Green for three. And again, no good by Golden State. Whitmore with it. Kuminga's on him. Now here's Green. Out to Thompson. The three. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's Houston up by 1. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So the Houston 5 right now. We've got Alperen Sengun, Green out there with Cam Whitmore. Then there's Amen Thompson, and it's Shepherd in at the point guard position. Now here's Thompson. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Sacramento.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Here's Hield. It's a three-point game. Pass to Waiters. Here's Green. Hield, a screen on Green. The three is up. And it's Green missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you. And it feels like everyone turns over half their roster every year, Clark. How hard is that for teams?
Very hard. I mean, continuity is a foundational pillar point to being successful in anything. There's a reason why Steph, Clay, and Draymond won so much in Golden State. Knowing your teammates and their tendencies is vital if you're going to be a championship contending team. I think teams and organizations benefit when they stay together for longer periods of time.
Houston leading by 5. Smith passes to Van Vliet. Pass to Sengun. Doubled by Kuminga. Sengun, no good. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the left wing. Back to Anderson. Looney, a screen on Smith. Out to Hield. Fires the three. And again, no good by Golden State. The Rockets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Van Vliet. The shot from the low post is good.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Warriors trail by 7. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Kuminga. They still need this. It's hauled in by Houston. Sengun's got his 5th rebound in this one. The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Sengun, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Sengun out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
Yep, that one's good.
Sengun, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
Looney, a screen on Van Vliet. Hield for 3. Smith with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. 34 seconds left in the half. Curry against Van Vliet. Wiggins for 3. That one is cash from Wiggins.
Nice fluid motion off the catch there. I mean, Wiggins becoming a dangerous jump shooter.
Outside, Green. 11 seconds left to play in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. That shot missing. And so it's the Houston Rockets up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Taking a look at Houston.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Rockets.
Offensively.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the...
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You got to like what Jabari Smith has done in this one.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt, and it's Wiggins in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And the basket by Curry.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Smith with a screen on Curry. And how about the Fred VanVleet story? From undrafted to all-star and NBA champion.
It's one of the remarkable journeys in the history of the league. There are a number of guys that have gone undrafted and ended up being all-stars and champions. But if you think about it, one of the things they have in common in my mind, B.A., is a real understanding of who they are and what it's going to take to be successful. And then the willingness to put in the work and not be distracted by naysayers or the glamour of being a pro. They've got a real anchoring as to who they are and what their business is about, and then they maximize their ability. That's Fred VanVleet in a nutshell.
VanVleet, the pass to Şengün. VanVleet scanning the floor. Shoots over Curry. VanVleet misses.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
To the paint. Wiggins finds Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And that one's good for Brooks.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Wiggins outside. Outside, Green. Three-pointer off the mark. The Rockets lead by 4. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie.
Nice assist there. Typically attacking with the scoring move. This time, Wiggins attacks with the pass.
And the Warriors make some changes. Kuminga, he's checked in for Podziemski. And it's Buddy Hield in for Curry. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Thompson, he's checked in for Brooks. The 3 from Thompson. The rebound by Wiggins. And Wiggins has got the ball here for Golden State. 2-point game. Here's Jackson Davis. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Back to VanVleet. Thompson left side. Smith outside. Fires the 3, and that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. The Warriors have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Kuminga finds Wiggins. Outside, Green. And here's Kuminga for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Wiggins. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Back to Green. Hield with the ball. Counted from distance.
Hield came into the league now with a very solid three-point shot, and he's only gotten better.
From 11 feet away. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Cam Whitmore out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Shepard, then it's Tari Eason, and it's Thompson in a 2-guard.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Pass to Kuminga, takes a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 7 tonight. Thompson outside. From the stripe. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Anderson finds Hield. Rockets with a rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And Houston will go for a different look here. Smith, he's checked in for Whitmore. Brooks comes in for Eason. Green's checked in for Thompson. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Shepard. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Green, the pass to Curry. And here's Jackson Davis. Curry from inside.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Outside, Green. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. VanVleet, the pass to Şengün. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis. Warriors trail by 4. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Curry is a guy you can trust to get it done when it needs to be done.
Count it. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Green's got a full toolkit now, which makes him unstoppable at times.
Here's Curry. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Ooh, it's stolen away. In transition, here they come. To tie it up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Nice work that time by Draymond to draw the foul while in the act of shooting there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Houston.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've...
Ooh, Green with a vicious dunk.
Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
Curry with it, and it's Şengün picking him up. Outside, Green. And knocks down the three.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
50 seconds left in the game. It falls!
Cold-blooded shot in the clutch. And a big moment right there from Jalen Green.
Wiggins outside. Here's Curry. Outside for Green. Şengün with a steal. Brooks outside. Pass to Şengün. Brooks left side. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one belongs to Wiggins.
Physical play finds Dillon Brooks, but he also looks for it. He gives it and takes it.
And the second and two is good. And that'll put him up two. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line. And he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Outside Curry. Fires from deep. Misses the tray. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a three-point lead. 8 seconds left to play in the fourth.
It's all about getting a three right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a three.
And so the big win by Houston in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.